So now we're going to talk about the Major League Baseball season. There's a lot of excitement. If you're a Yankee fan, you're excited. You've got a healthy Stanton. You've got a healthy Judge. You've got the best pitcher in baseball. The Mets have a new owner. They've got a new shortstop. We have one more day to see if Lindor is going to sign. The Padres, I mean, who wouldn't be excited about having Blake Snell and Yu Darvish join their rotation? The White Sox are all excited. They signed Liam Hendricks to close games. They believe they've got a chance. The Astros are going to play in front of fans for the first time since the garbage cans because there were no fans in 2020. The Cardinals traded for Nolan Arenado. The Dodgers signed Trevor Bauer to a 3-year deal, but really a 2-year deal. There's a lot of activity. A lot of stuff went on. So let's wait to see on the entire season. Ready? And go. The AL East is going to be fascinating. The Red Sox stink, but don't worry, Boston fans. They've got LeBron as an owner. They've got $750 million of new capital. Oh, wait a minute. That's not for the Red Sox. Nah, forget it. The Red Sox aren't a good team. What about the Blue Jays? They signed George Springer, best position player. They got Ryu, best pitcher, their opening day pitcher against Garrett Cole, by the way, tomorrow. First game of the year. Great young players. Vladimir Guerrero lost weight, middle of their lineup. What about the Tampa Bay Rays? They always win, except they lost Blake Snell. They lost Charlie Morton. It never matters who they lose. Isn't Nick Anderson hurt, by the way, Coca? One of their bullpen arms. Doesn't matter. They'll find another bullpen arm. Division winner in the AL East, New York Yankees. I think this is the year the Yankees win the division. I think over a 162-game season, the Yankees are simply too good. In a 60-game season, you can have the Rays with the best record at 40-20 last year. But over 162, take the Yankees. AL Central. Everybody's picking the White Sox. Why wouldn't you? Not me. Minnesota Twins win this division. Take a look at the Minnesota Twins. They have Maeda as their opening day pitcher. They can back him up with Berrios. They have a lineup. They re-signed Nelson Cruz. Yes, he's 40, but take a look at what he does. Even in a dead ball era, where the balls, I think, are going to have a problem this year, I'm looking at sluggers where it doesn't matter what kind of ball, and you're going to hear about this later with the Yankees. No matter what the ball is, someone like Nelson Cruz can still hit home runs. The Twins are deep 1 through 9. The Twins will win the AL Central. AL West, Astros. Garrett Cole is their starting pitcher, their ace. He's a good pitcher. Justin Verlander. Wow, what a deep rotation. Zach Greinke. Oh, God, wait, hold on. I got the wrong notes here. Garrett Cole's on the Yankees. Justin Verlander's out for Tommy John. They only have Zach Greinke pitching opening day. And who's behind them? And Springer's not in that lineup anymore. Correa is, but he's not extended. Altuve and Bregman, former MVP. Yes, the Astros are the best team in the AL West. I'm incredibly sorry to say it because I know you're all excited about Ohtani and how great a spring training he had and how you want Mike Trout to join Anthony Rendon in the newly revamped bullpen with the new GM. Everything's exciting with Joe Madden. Yes, yes, yes. Astros are winning the AL West. Let's go to the NL. NL East could be the deepest and best division in baseball. Whether you're the Marlins, the Phillies, the Braves, the Nationals, the Mets, you've got great pitching in that. Actually, it's the best pitching of any division in baseball. You've got some decent lineups, but the Braves, to me, are the cream of the crop. The Braves win the NL East easily. NL Central, I said it when the Cardinals got Arenado. I love Yelly. I love the Brewers. You know that. But in the NL Central, it's going to be the Cardinals. The Cubs don't have a chance, so it's just about the Cardinals. NL West, Dodgers, Padres. Come on, San Diego. Really? Really? I mean, you're good. You've got Machado. You've got Tatis. You just signed Tatis. Everyone's all super happy. You improved your rotation. You improved your bullpen. You got some problems. Nope. Dodgers. All right, who wins the wild card? In the AL, the next best teams are the White Sox and the Rays. The White Sox will play the Rays in the wild card game. In the National League, this is where we have a problem. I've got the Padres winning the wild card, playing the Nationals. When I look at the Nationals team with Scherzer, Strasburg, Corbin, I still believe that rotation, however aged they are, and they're not spring chickens, when you've got Juan Soto on your team, who is likely the best player in baseball, I don't know if he's the MVP winner, but the best player in baseball, I see the Nationals winning the wild card, which means the Mets will not make the playoffs. I know that's disappointing. The Mets have 3 to 5 years to win a World Series. Don't lose your mind. It's going to be okay, but just not this year. All right, who's going to be in the World Series? After 12 years, there will be joy in the Bronx. The Yankees are going to win the pennant, and they're not going to have a repeat of the 1970. When did they play the Dodgers in the World Series? Was that 77? It's not Yankees-Dodgers. There's going to be an upset in the National League. The Dodgers will not repeat. It's going to be the Braves. When you look at the Braves and they have Fried, they have Soroka, they have Anderson, they've got Freeman anchoring a lineup with Albies and Ozuna and Acuna and d'Arnaud and on and on. Braves, Yankees in the World Series. Who's my World Series pick? On your marks, get set. The Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman will win a World Series for the first time in his career. And he will do it with the MVP of the National League. Back-to-back MVPs for the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman won it last year. I've got Acuna winning the MVP this year. You're sleeping on this guy because he signed the deal for $100 million. You thought it was a joke. Why did he take that deal? You're all excited about these new great big signings. You've got Betts and you've got Lindor maybe. You've got Tatis. Acuna is the best player in the National League. What about the AL? It is going to be the first time, and I'm making this up because I don't have the stat. Has there ever been a World Series with the MVP of each league playing in the World Series against each other? It's going to be Stanton. Stanton's going to be healthy. And when you talk about a healthy Stanton, you talk about him in 2017 with the Miami Marlins, my last year there when he won MVP. He's going to have that type of year because whatever they did to the ball, Giancarlo can crush it. He's going to hit 50-plus home runs. He's going to give you 155 games. Giancarlo Stanton will be the MVP of the American League. What about Cy Young? Cy Young is going to be Garrett Cole in the American League. There's just no one close to him. I'm worried about Bieber with Cleveland, who won it last year. I'm worried because Cleveland's not as good a team. I'm worried that Bieber will not be able to have the type of season over 32 starts that he had in 2020, over 10 or 11 or 12 starts. But I assure you, Garrett Cole is going to be dominant. In the National League, Jacob deGrom. It's going to be very depressing for Mets fans watching the best pitcher in baseball win his third Cy Young in 4 years on a team that underperforms. But Jacob deGrom every 5 days will give you reason to hope and love. I've got deGrom winning the Cy Young. What about some surprise teams? I've got the A's ahead of the Angels in the American League West. The Oakland A's, if you look at their record over the past 2-3 years, they're always one of the best teams. They lose players. They lost Marcus Semien to the Blue Jays. They lose players every single year. It doesn't matter. They're like the Rays. They find a way. I don't know that they make the playoffs this year. I didn't pick them to make the playoffs because the playoffs aren't expanded, but the A's will finish ahead of the Angels. Surprise team in the National League. How about the Marlins? The Marlins have a rotation of 25-year-olds. I think their oldest pitcher is 25. Every 5 days, every day they have someone coming at you. They've got Sixto Sanchez, who's going to miss the first run through the rotation, but he may be one of the top pitchers in baseball, could easily win Rookie of the Year. The Marlins offense is mediocre at best, but the surprise is that the Marlins will not finish in last place in the National League East. The Phillies will. I am down on the Phillies. This is Bryce Harper's third season in Philadelphia. They tried to improve their bullpen. They've got Nola and Wheeler going back-to-back in their rotation. They brought in Archie Bradley. They re-signed JT Realmuto. They re-signed Didi Gregorius. You know what? There's just something about that team with Bryce Harper. The Marlins will finish ahead of the Phillies this season in over 162 games. Believe me, that will be a surprise.